My name is John Denver Lewis. Not my God-given name, but that's my stage name. He, him, his, and I am the morning show host, one of them over at CJAY 92. I think I remember being like a pretty anxious kid, and anxiety just kind of being a part of growing up. And then as I got older, I think I just found that like a lot more taxing, and I found it had the ability to really slow down, weigh down, and just inhibit some of the best parts of my life. I don't think I ever didn't have the support of those people really close to me. I think I just wasn't aware that I could ask for it. There are definitely stigmas, though. I'll tell you that. Not only sometimes in your own mind, but really, I just think culturally, we're still as guys, especially, we're really not very good at talking about it. I overuse this analogy, but I think it fits. It's so strange to me how a group of guys can go to a bar, and they'll meet up for beers and will gladly find a way to bring up like a hockey injury or something like that. If they blow their knee out at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday night in a meaningless rec hockey game, guys will bring those kinds of struggles and those physical ailments up, but they won't talk about their mental health, which oftentimes can be a whole lot more debilitating than a bad knee from a dirty play in a rec hockey game. It's so strange to me how we'll wear those kinds of physical ailments almost as badges of honor as guys, but we're still so bad at just being honest about what's going on between here and here when this is the most powerful muscle, right? It's everything. I wound up having a really neat interaction that I'll never forget with my dad that I think probably planted the seed for me anyway about just the power of the conversation, and about destigmatizing and normalizing this whole damn thing. I was so convinced that nobody felt the way I felt. I was totally convinced that I had this deep, dark brain, that was broken, that was probably gonna hit an off switch at some point, and I just wouldn't be around anymore. I just didn't think I had long. Hearing my dad tell me that he felt the exact same way at one point, I was like, well, you're my hero. You're the strongest guy I know, and you're going through it too. You felt it too. This is all of a sudden less scary because I not only have you to lean upon, but you've made this whole thing normal. It's not only so cool that we're having these kinds of conversations, and that this is a thing that we do now. But it's so neat to hopefully be able to just know you can help somebody else with your story. And that's not just true of me. That's true of literally everybody. Anybody watching this, your story is powerful. It really is.